What it be like, peeps? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm getting everything turned on, y'all. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. My poor heart, it's been so dark since you've been gone. Oh, I got this going to place. After all, you're the one who turns me on. Baby, you're the only one who can turn me back on. My fire's waiting like a moon. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. Oh God, Offset, that is such a cute smile. Offset's smile is so fucking cute. Okay, guys, it's just the questions. Is it me your review? While I make me some coffee. Coffee. Since you've been gone. That is, by the way, Nora Jones. Maybe you're the only one who can turn me back on. My file's waiting. Something is going on with my computer, y'all. It's like I'm trying to change the thing, and it's like I gotta open a whole new thing. I can't click on what's here. I gotta open something else. That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. It's like they always doing something. Get the fuck off my fucking computer. Always something. It's just stop. What the fuck on with your fucking life? You can't tell these stupid ass people nothing. Y'all, somebody talking about these kids yesterday. So yesterday I'm at Taco Bell, right? That was my sneak off quick because I just went online one day and got a gift card. I wanted to get something different to eat, right? So I get to Taco Bell and a group of kids come in, and I mean they just in that motherfucker clown. This girl, this motherfucker this motherfucker that. Like I told y'all, they think I do this stuff all the time. They think that's just my life. I just sit there every day cussing, but that's actually Phyllis. Phyllis cuss like that everywhere she go. She be in the house cuss. Then she'll change her tune when it's a preacher or something around. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody dealing crack. I don't know how she changed. But anyway, she'll change to that. Yeah, trying to be real proper. So what happened yesterday was it was some kids in there. And so now somebody trying to say that my cousin Elvira was trying to tell them to do something to me or be mean to me or something. And it's probably this lady across the hall. Y'all getting talking about like, I don't know what the fuck going on. But what I do know is that when I was in California, I was 15, going on 16. And I was supposed to be there with my cousins. Actually, I'm just supposed to get them there. I'm just supposed to get them to California, right? And so I got so sick. I got sick on the bus trip. And it was probably because it was people and they was trying to steal my energy on the trip too. Because I ended up getting bacteria vaginosis. So by the time I get there, I have bacteria vaginosis, right? I don't even know that exists. It's just I have an odor. Y'all know something I'm talking about. And it's not there all the time. It's there only sometimes. So a man ended up dying on the bus. It was just all type of stuff we went to. Somebody stole my drink. Look, Candy and Ariel ain't had one problem. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And that's why people do this shit too. So they don't have any problems. Candy and Ariel ain't had no problems. So the man that stole my drink, then this dude dying on the bus, then like I said, what else was happening? Dude dying on the bus. The best part about it was I met a monk and he gave me some book on yoga and all that different stuff. It was just a bunch of stuff. We can't go to the bathroom because the man dead on the bus and all that different stuff. So Elvira, I asked her, can you come pick us up in San Francisco because I don't feel good. And she was like, well, why can't y'all make it here? Well, why would you have us visit and you know it's going to be some problems? So she had to actually come get us in San Francisco. Y'all, I'm so relieved. I mean, that was the biggest relief that I had because it was like a 3-day trip. It was a 3-day trip on the bus to get from here to California. So then we get there, and that's when she started all that other bullshit. You see what I'm talking about? So from then on, I was just sick. She would just make me sick, y'all. It's just, I was sick the whole trip. I'm not joking. And the reason was because she wanted my energy so she can get married. But she wanted to marry Reggie. Then after I got back, that's when, what's her name? Riri was going to marry Randy. And I'm talking about y'all, it's just like forever. And then Javon ended up getting killed. Or they saying he died in a car accident. And so I'm just like, I'm not y'all ping. I don't know what the fuck they think we are. I don't know what they think we are. You see, and Randy, this how y'all, when I came into the room, he was looking at me more than he was looking at his wife. His fiance. They supposed to be getting married, but he looking at me like, damn. I wish that was my wife. I wish she was old enough to marry me. That's how he looking at me. Like, damn. And so you just be like, something ain't right about y'all. Now in California, Elvira, crazy ass, was looking at me like she trying to fuck me too or something. Like me and her finna, like we gonna have some type of affair. I was just like, I'm talking about y'all. Every time I move, she just want to look at me in my face. Every fucking time I move, she be right there in my fucking face. Soon as I move, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So I just sit there quietly. And like I said, when it came time for Rita to come down there, Rita was supposed to bring me some money. So Rita didn't bring the money. I called my grandmama like, you didn't have any money, whatever. You just sent the money with Rita. She said, they said I didn't need any money or something like that. She said something like that. Now that was a lie because you didn't tell me I can't go to this place, And so Rita get there. She say, Brandy, I'm gonna go ahead and take Rita and you can stay here because you ain't got no money for your ticket because we going to go see Edward Hawkins, which is Candy Daddy. I'm like, you could have just had my daddy come pick me up or whatever. So I don't know. It's like for somebody to get you to a certain place and then mistreat you, that show you how abusive Elvira is. And so then when I told her about the whole thing, I just went ahead. I was like, you know what? I was in this like what? I just told her that because that's what happened to Marquita. Right before I got there, it was the beginning of the summer. They said they had to put Marquita in the cycle ward. They had to take her shoestrings out because she might kill herself. Tiny, this is what Tiny was telling. They had to take the sheets off the bed because she was trying to hurt herself. And so that was it. And I guess that's what my mom was telling me, like, somehow we was connected or something because it's like, I ain't never felt like I want to kill myself. But something came across my mind like that for real. So I'm just like, what the fuck was going on? And I told y'all it was because I was pretending to cry about the Shaylee or whatever. I was pretending to act like, oh God, I hate myself because I lost a man and all this stuff. And it was just like, I'm not there because nobody in my family has ever done that before. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Even the thought of me just losing my arm because I just can't be without him and all this different stuff. It's like nobody ever thought about that shit. Like where that shit come up from my mind? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So it gotta be some type of connection or whatever. But when Elvira did that shit, she called my mama and she just felt like, oh, she gonna find something out. Brandy tried to kill herself. She, did some gossip for her to tell. That wasn't me. That was Marquita. That was Marquita. And so that's probably why Tiny didn't say nothing. So when I got back, Tiny was just looking at me like, okay, I understand. So then the next year, I went to go see my daddy. And then that's when I find out this motherfucker cheating on my stepmom. I was like, that's when that was it. Shit hit the fan, y'all. And that was it. That's it. Just like, who the fuck do you think you are? To fuck up my fucking life like this. I couldn't. And she just sitting there. I'm your daddy, other woman. That's how she told me, y'all. This hoe just sat there doing my hair, talking about, I'm your daddy, other woman. They stupid, y'all. And all of them do voodoo. My stepmama, the other woman, all of them. All they do is voodoo so he'll have the love for me. They can have the love that he'll have for me. Y'all see what I'm saying? So he ain't been able to love me right. Any man, that's since I was little, any man that love me, they can't take it. They act like it be the end of the fucking world. Oh my God, it's a man that love her. Oh my God. Somebody love her son, love her. Oh my God, get her son away from her. He love her. Get her son, he love her. He love her. Drake can't leave Canada because he love her. Nobody can leave. Don't let them near her. They love her. Hurry up, girl. Suck it off her. Send your man over there. Send your man. Go take your man over there to see Brandy. Somebody in love with her. Take your man to go see Brandy. Somebody in love with her. These bitches be ready, y'all. They be ready for y'all to just, I love her. They be ready for you to say it. So they can start doing that voodoo shit. Get y'all to stop. Can't love that girl. That girl, look at her. She fine. Make her fat so he don't love her. Oh, you got another thing coming. That's when they be over here lined the fuck up in my goddamn door. When I'm skinny, I look sick. Don't I? Oh, when I'm skinny, I look like I'm unhealthy. When I'm thick, they be just, baby, baby. When I'm skinny, I'm a gay man's model. When I'm thick, I'm every man's fantasy. Y'all better get a clue. Y'all. So yeah, that's my life. That's my life. And I'm talking about who gave them the idea to use me to get a hook. And Phoebe over there laughing. Phoebe just laughing at how stupid y'all are. Yeah, let me see his teeth. Look like he a cow or something, y'all. Like he a fucking cow. Phoebe in there cracking the fuck up. Like these bitches, they ain't no good. They ain't no fucking good. She ain't never said nothing good about neither one of them. She ain't said nothing bad either. She don't say nothing. Cause y'all be listening. That's why y'all brought him over there. That's why Riri brought him over there. Riri ain't never been over there in the first. Why granddaddy couldn't look at him? See if you want to marry. You gotta bring him to thee. For fucking what? And then it's like, why I gotta come over there? Like y'all talking about I showed up right on time. That's Riri fiance. And this Brandy, and she got him looking at me like we look y'all like we on the auction block. What the fuck he gotta meet me for? And he looking at me like he'll fuck me right there in front of him. Reggie, I can't say Reggie was the one that was wrong. Reggie ain't paid me not one lick of fucking attention, y'all. When I'm in California, I can't say Reggie a dirty ass dog. He ain't pay me not one part of attention. That's why sometimes a good ass man will end up with a shitty ass woman. Cause Elvira ain't shit. I'm talking about inviting me down there so she can try to abuse and mistreat me. Like I'm talking about y'all. I'm in there cleaning up. She's talking, Brandy, you can't go to Brandy, you can't go here with us because look, y'all, and this how some stuff y'all'll be like, this happened to me every time too. Say for instance, I say, y'all, we can't use the yellow paint because the yellow paint will do this, right? So guess what? They'll reach for the yellow paint and use it. The person will get upset. They will get upset because I said they can't use the yellow paint. When they use the yellow paint, they'll get upset and say, look at what happened to this yellow paint. Look at the yellow paint. That's exactly what Elvira did. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So I get down there and Elvira is going by eavesdropping in rumors. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? I don't think she knew that I went to go see my daddy. I don't think she knew that I was on the phone with my daddy. And I told her I'm on the phone. I can call my daddy. You know, like I was like, I can call my daddy and see what my daddy say. Because my daddy really did want me to be down there. So like I said, California closer to Texas. So what was wrong with him driving down to come get me from me taking a little bus trip to back to Texas? You see what I'm saying? So what it is, I'm cleaning up or whatever, and she just kept trying to look at me in my face. Kept trying to look at me in my face. So she finally say, Brandy, you can't go with us to the Warner Brothers because Rita gonna go with us and you don't have any money. And that's what the point I was getting to. I asked, I say, Elvira, do I need this money for something? Because I want to go shopping. Right? So I went shopping. I got like this light blue shirt. It was like this see-through collar shirt and something else. And so that was it. So when that happened or whatever, like Elvira, can I just, can I go That was it. I was like, okay. So when all was said and done, she waited to the last minute and said, Brandy, Rita coming down. So you can't go with us to the Warner Brothers. I'm going to have that guy come watch because we going to go see Edward Hawkins and you can't be around Candy Daddy. You're right. Okay. But if it was my daddy and I said, hey, can Candy come to Texas? My daddy probably would have said, yeah. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So when somebody saying Elvira did something again, it makes sense. Because I'm just like, why would you want to send somebody saying on this North Korea shit? Elvira was trying to get those kids to mess with me at that store at Taco Bell yesterday. They didn't personally mess with me. They just kept saying Carlos' name. And then they was like schizophrenic, right? They kept calling the man Schizo. The girl said, I'm going to go see Schizo. I'm going to go see Schizo and see what Schizo going to do. All this different shit. No. And Elvira like way growner than me. Like she's 60 something now. She in her 60s. That bitch in her 60s. 20 some years older than me. And that was the shit she did in California. And so if somebody's saying that she doing that today, or she did that yesterday, I believe you. I believe it's Elvira. This man, y'all, my cousin Ariel, she was too young. I don't know if she remember, and Candy was there too. I ain't do nothing to her. Candy stealing her clothes, driving her car in the middle of the night, all type of shit. Every day, this bitch get up, trying to find my face so she can look in it. And go to fuck her man. So she'll leave us there at night so she can go stay with Reggie. So she was doing all that so she can get over there to fuck Reggie. And like I said, Randy was inappropriate. Reggie ain't paid me not one goddamn part of a team. I don't even think Reggie know what the fuck I look like. Reggie ain't look at me not one goddamn time. This woman used me, and a man that she was with her was already in love with her. And you just like, you stupid. Y'all desperate. She was so ready to use me, and that man was already in love with it. He ain't pay y'all out of all these men. I'm talking about this man has paid me not one lick of fucking attention. Now I think when he spoke to me, they actually had to come tell him to say something to me. Then this one she did. She had to take her car back. She let Candy and Ariel ride with Reggie, and she made me ride with her. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Why all us couldn't just ride with Elvira? Nope. She had Candy and Ariel ride with Reggie, and I rode with Elvira. You see what I'm talking about? So it's obvious that he cared about her. Nope, she can't believe it. Because she ain't shit. If you already think you ain't shit, you ain't gonna never be shit. Out of all of them, Dodie thought she was getting married to that light-skinned man. He ain't paid me no attention either. But he saw me, and he was like, what's going on? He started looking crazy. He started acting crazy. Then that's when Tiny called. That's when she called Tiny, what's going on with Brandy, this and the other. I'm like, that man was looking at me. Who else was doing that shit? Dodie, Elvira, Riri. Y'all stupid. She got some love on her. Send your man to her. Send your man to Brandy. Send your man to Brandy so we can get married. That shit don't sound right. My mama. That man treated me appropriately, like a child. You see what I'm saying? She in there trying to act like I'm a grown woman. So then y'all get that shit. Look, that's what I hate when they, oh, look at her booty. Look at this. And they be like, oh, that you see I'm talking about, y'all misappropriate your own people. Then be like, well, white people see us as grown. No, people who use voodoo see you as grown. Black folks that use voodoo over sexualize you. That man, when I tell y'all, he wasn't sneaking and watching me. When we was at the church, he was so focused on what he had to do at the church. That was it. That what he had to do in that viral. I said I tried to sit by myself. They just kept coming, trying to talk to me, all type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? I sat by myself. That man ain't pay me not one fucking lick of attention. And you know, when you're a person where people sneak and try to look at you or try to touch you or try to be next to you, you know, ask these little girls. They know exactly what I'm talking about. The little girls that men be after, men and you 12 and 13 years old, we know they be sneaking and watching us, trying to make sure if we go to the bathroom, we like this. When you see that motherfucker get up, you might as well sit the fuck back down, because he trying to follow you down there so he can trap you in something. So I just learned how to like look at look. I gotta check the room, y'all. I get up, they'll get up. Nah, we ain't finna play them games. I'll kick you in your fucking balls. Out of all the men, that's the only one. And her dumb ass still want to use me to get a man. Y'all see what I'm talking about? You ain't nothing. You a fucking nothing. That's why you an evil ass bitch. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. In this situation, a good ass man ended up with a crummy ass woman. Elvira Grimes. That's her name. And she ain't shit. It take the granddaughter to tell her, you a low life bitch. And then whatever money they had, ho, it came from me. Better get the fuck on. Dig out your list of goals and note down your answer to the following questions. What have you achieved over the last 6 months? I created a magazine, y'all. I mean, I just started off good, didn't I? I gave show pitches. I have been doing shows. I took a break. A break is an accomplishment. For 2 months. I had a miscarriage. I couldn't walk since April 1st. So I just started walking June 15th. So I've been walking for almost 15 days, like walking straight with no pain, all that different stuff. I had a miscarriage in the middle of March. What else? I think I have accomplished a lot over these 6 months. I'm not joking. I got a job now. I started a business. I'm doing a crown challenge. I just be knocking goals out, bitch. I ain't playing. I be knocking goals out. Okay, looking at the goals you have achieved or that you are progressing well, what has helped you commit to these goals? What has helped me commit to the goals? I don't know, y'all. I just don't know why people don't do stuff. Like, I'm a creative person, so the lifestyle I live is something I've been doing since I was young. I sing, dance, play all day. All day I do something. I don't watch TV. And if I do watch TV, I like watch documentaries and educational stuff. Like stuff that's gonna help me do something else. That's it. I'm not a person that just sit around and be sedentary. And I like listening to music and stuff like that too. What strengths do you think you have used? I used all of them. Strengths of organization, strengths of peace, tranquility, all those things. Like people don't think that those are strengths, but I think it's a strength for me. If you've been around people that can't sit their ass down and be still, when they say peace, be still, then it's a good thing that you can sit down and concentrate and draw and organize. Um, Yesterday, I think I showed this on one of my shows. I have wanted to bullet journal the entire time. And the only thing is that these pages come out this fucking book. That's the only fucking thing I'm pissed off about. Other than that, I do bullet. This is like the best bullet journaling I have ever done. Like it's actually like a design, y'all. I'm just like, look at this bitch. Look at this. And so I got a book of stickers to help me do it. This is like my show book. Like that's my show page. Um and then this is like the work schedule. Okay. Then this is like just my overall, this is my month page, like the first page out of the journal. So it's just like places. This is the place I want to eat at. The period track, I gotta track that right now. This is like the shows and the topics, but I already got that on another sheet. And then notes. I'm planning for the August magazine, and you know what I'm saying. So I still had to like down here. I'm gonna put down like what I want to eat at in the Grove, at the Loop, and at Central West End. So those are just parts of the city. That's part of St. Louis. The Grove. The Grove is like a gay community or whatever, like, but it's like so cool. Like the food, the drinks, like it's like a bar I need to go to try this like drink or whatever. I don't drink, but I want to try it because they got like maple syrup bourbon and it's like hopscotch. I don't know shit. I'm just like I just want to try this shit. And then this is like sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, that needs a graphic. Like, what you doing? I actually am doing a zine on planning backwards, and I stopped doing it because I found a book outside. I was like, I can do this zine on planning backwards. I started it and I have not finished it, so I probably need to finish it. So that's it. So that's all stuff for July. But you see what I'm saying? Like, this is my planning for July. So where my show planning sheet at? That's the one I'm missing. I think I showed it to you, but hold on. Okay, there we go. So it's like the bullet journal is like a journal you make because it's really personal towards your life. So then this is my show planning. Like this is like this actually the magazine planning sheet. I showed you the show planning sheet, but this is the magazine planning sheet. And this month I'm gonna try to like go pay, like I'm gonna try to plan the magazine as far as like how I planned the show. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I'll be done by the 15th, but still it's like I got 2 magazines to plan for August. I got the Shanteschuler magazine, which is her. I already got the layout done. And then down here, this is the that Shanteschuler magazine. And so I always overdo it, but hopefully I'll be able to put everything in there. I used this checklist this time for this one. I ended up with 40 pages for the July, and I ended up finishing early. But this one, I think I got planned. I can put in more stuff. So that's it. It's like that's something that I do. I don't know how to tell you the strengths. Like that's just something I already do. What have you most enjoyed about the last 6 months? Um I think the food and the trips, like the trips on the bus, like just learning like all the bus stuff is like it's fun. What is one thing you could do to reward yourself for the success you have so far? Yeah, I actually go shopping and I go eat good food and whatever. I spend money on myself. Who or what are you grateful for? Myself, my son, who has helped over the last 6 months. Just the memories of my son and what he want to do. That's it. The motivation for my son. Considering all the things that have worked well, what do you need to continue doing? Um, I need to continue. I don't know. What do I need to continue doing? Everything. What goes on are you having difficulty processing with? Just trying to get my son, y'all. You see what I'm saying? I need my child. What is making these goals challenging for you? Other people will stop the progress. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not something where people have to be in the way of. What might you need to do differently or stop doing in order to make some progress? I don't know. I think next time I just need to go see if he's where I think he is or whatever, and that's it. What beliefs do you hold that may be hindering you? Nothing. It's the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. We need help. What would be more helpful and accurate belief that would enable you to move forward? I don't know. Just thinking that somebody can help us. That's it. Y'all see what I'm saying? I gotta go to the bathroom, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to end this show. But anyway, that is it, y'all. Please, please, please have a great day. It's a good feeling to know you're alive. Have a good day.